Hey, what's up guys, it's Jewel, and today I'm going to be telling you guys a story about something that happened in my past. And to begin, I want to start out with saying that I don't condone fighting, at all, in any situation. And this is why I'm saying this is, if you didn't see the title, this is about a time that I got punched by a guy. But this isn't just about the fact that I got punched by a guy, it's about, the chances of this happening and just the awesome part about it. I'll get to that. But I want to say that, I realize that a lot of people, think that, guys shouldn't hit girls, and I do agree with that. Guys shouldn't hit a girl. Most guys are way stronger than females, and it's just dumb. But I was always taught personally, and you can agree or disagree, agree to disagree, it doesn't matter. I was always taught that if you're going to act like a guy and try and fight like a guy, then you're going to be treated like a guy. That, as in, I mean that in a fighting term. If you're gonna hit a guy and then expect him not to, push you back or shove you away or something, then that's on you, because, and then they want to act like, oh my god, this guy hit me. Well, you hit them first and you push them first, some guys have tempers. So I agree that, I think that, you can't just get away with that, just because you're a girl doesn't make you an innocent, bystander, and you didn't do anything wrong, and it's totally okay for you to put your hands on someone and they can't do it back to you. That's what I think. Anyways, to move on to the story, let me tell you about it. So, I had this friend during this time. Actually, I had two friends, and we would hang out at this place called, well, I'm not going to tell you the name. It was just this skating rink, and we were younger. I think I was in, 6th grade, maybe 7th grade, something like that. We were younger, and this was just the cool place to hang out at the time. And one of my friends was bringing her boyfriend with him, or no, she wasn't bringing. She was having him meet her there, which I had never met him before. But I was like, okay, cool, we'll meet your boyfriend, whatever. And I had this other friend, and she was just with us, and we all rode in the same car together, and we were gonna have a sleepover that night or whatever. Anyways, something happened between one of my friends and the other one's boyfriend. Well, there was only 3 of us. So something happened between my friend and my other friend's boyfriend. They were arguing or something, and they didn't end up liking each other. And this was the first time they met, and they were not cool with each other. I don't even know what happened, but I had nothing to do with it. I was just doing my thing, hanging out with other people, because this was obviously the place where everyone met up. So all my other friends were there too. I gotta meet these people. So my other friends were there, so I didn't have to hang out with them. But anyway, so I find out later on that something went down and they were arguing and whatnot. And I was just okay, whatever, just calm down, forget it, ignore him. So something happens where she thinks she's gonna be funny, and it seemed more like a flirty thing to do, honestly. She took his jacket, and it was a Hollister jacket, which if you don't know what Hollister is a pretty expensive company, and it's pretty stupid because all they do is write Hollister on their shirts anyway, so I don't know why it's so expensive. But she took his Hollister jacket and she threw it in the trash can, and the trash can didn't have anything in it. I'm pretty sure the trash can was newly done. There was nothing wrong with the trash can. There was no drinks or nastiness, nasty food, nothing like that. Wow, I ran out of ammo. Nothing like that in the trash can, but he was fucking pissed, okay? And I remember I was standing next to the girl, because she put it in the trash can, then she walked back, and she stood next to me, and we were, against the wall. And he was so mad, he walks right up to me, and he saw her do it. He walked up to me, and he literally, uppercutted into my stomach, and it hurt so bad. I literally, I started crying immediately, it fucking hurt, and I didn't do anything to deserve it, I wasn't the one that put the jacket in the trash can, and I don't think she should have gotten hit for putting a jacket in the trash can, she didn't put her hands on you, so you don't put your hands on other people. That's what I think, she did do something really fucked up and rude, and you could do the same thing back, but don't put your hands on someone, that's stupid. But he did, he punched me instead of her. And the weird thing about this, guys, is the fact that I was really confused as to why the hell it happened, why the fuck me? But it ended up, we ended up finding out later on that she actually had an enlarged spleen. I think that's what it was. And if she had gotten punched then and there, she would have, she could have died. It could have ruptured, and she actually had to have her spleen removed. And it's pretty crazy because, I call it what you want. If you believe in God, you could say it was, God had him punch me instead, or call it just fate, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, luck, I don't care. But I think that's really, really weird, because at the time, we didn't know that she had this. No one knew that she had this problem. No one knew that it was enlarged and that she could die. So the fact that it did happen is pretty insane. And I don't know, it's just a story that has always, you know, made me think, like, if things are always, like, meant to be. You know, I don't know, I think it really truly was meant to be. You know, the fact that I got punched for something that I didn't do really, really sucked. But knowing that, you know, I took that punch and I basically could have saved her life, you know, that's really awesome. And I don't talk to these people really much anymore, but it's still really cool to know that that happened, you know. But I still can't believe that guy punched me. It's pretty stupid. I hope he grew up from that. You know, he was older than us too when he freaking punched me. Yeah. Hung out with us. He was older than us. He was like 2 years older, which was really, really lame. Like, who does that? Apparently him. But that's really what I wanted to tell you guys. I don't know. What do you guys think? You know, do you think it was just like pure luck? I think it was just, I think it was meant to be. Personally, I think that it definitely was, you know. I don't think that just happens, you know. He decides to punch me instead of her. Maybe he felt bad for her for some reason. I don't know. Maybe he thought that I could take the punch. I don't freaking know. But at the end of the day, no one should hit anyone. I can understand fights happening, but that's just what I think. But, yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys that I technically saved a life. I know. Anyways, guys, tell me a story if you have anything that happened kind of like fate, that you feel like it was just really lucky, and if it didn't happen, something bad would have happened. Tell me in the comments if that did happen. Leave a like if you did enjoy, and I love you guys so much. And, yeah. Bye, guys. Mwah.